Within the MIME SMP, there are thousands of active players, each one in some way scrambling for power in any ways possible. There will be super strong fighters, incredibly rich players, and people who are peacefully trading in small towns just to get powerful in some way. But I'm currently located quadrillions of blocks from spawn, in a place known as the Farlands. Although I'm not just here to ore farm, I'm also trying to get power too, you know. So my ways of getting power is through exploits, which no one else has really done, since these exploits only work in the Farlands. So the first glitch is a dupe glitch, a glitch that allows you to get trillions of super rich and powerful items super fast and easily. So the way I'm going to do this is with time. Let me explain. So in the game, if you place down a block, then another duplicate of that block will be placed super far away. But if you go that far out, then your game will crash before you can reach it. And this is the exact same in the Farlands. So how do we utilize this to actually be useful? Like I said, time. So the way this works is if you speed up the game in a certain way, then it will make the block have less time to go super far out, which will then make it close to you. So if you speed up the game in a certain way, then there'll be an exact duplicate of that block right next to you. Although you can't just speed up the game normally. See, if I just turn up the tick rate a bunch, then it does nothing. So what you have to do is kind of change the update system a tiny bit to work a bit differently, and then the game will not update properly, which will then make the blocks spawn right next to each other. And this uses a bit of a mix of update suppression and some lag, so then once it's done working, then the game will be super far behind, which will make it speed up loads. So it's just basically how it works. So let's get gathering resources, I guess. How convenient that most of my inventory was deleted at the Farlands. If the third dimension cannot give infinite resources, then can the fourth? Oh my god. So I gathered a bunch of cool resources. And now with that built, I kind of want to explore a bit more, since at the edge of the world there isn't just infinite of this, there's actually more. So after this there's the Farlands, which is basically just this but with less detail. It's almost the same except some parts are different, like these little short strips like this do not really happen. It's all just long things like this, although they're still varying size and stuff. Although past that, I expect to see them to all be the exact same, with exact same distances. And then after that, then there'll be repeating patterns everywhere, and then it'll start deteriorating. Alright, first, I'm going to go to the Farlands on the Z-axis. Alright, I'm here at the Z-axis Farlands. The reason why they look like this is because this is what it would look like if you were to find the Farlands in like 1.18 or higher, since that's just world generation being different. I don't know why on the X-axis, like the world generates like it does, because that's what it would generate like in basic 1.7.3. That's like the famous Farlands, I guess. I don't know why it generates like that as well. I also don't know why my inventory always clears whenever I make it to the Farlands. Probably some weird thing that's related. Maybe I can even make an exploit of it. Actually, of course I can, there's no way. Alright, I made it to the top. Now this looks pretty much normal, except it's just a bit flat and weird, I guess. Plus it also has these weird things. And dude, wow, these villagers are just actually so cool. Like they've actually picked the best possible spot to make a village. So yeah, for some reason I do actually kind of really like this generation though. Maybe it would be kind of cool if this was like actually somehow like a part of the game. Alright, enough of that. This terrible Farlands. Let's go back to the x-axis Farlands and let's go to the Fatherlands. Alright, we're here. For some reason my hearts are hardcore now. I don't know why that is. Maybe here, you get death ban forever go. I don't know, but like, yeah, there's not really that much to this place. It's kind of just like bumps everywhere. I don't know. Some structures actually do spawn up here though, and it looks kind of cool. And yeah, it's a pig spawn here, and the entire loot table's here. So yeah, it's kind of cool, I guess. Oh, that's nice. Repeating pattern of diamonds. Don't need that at all right now because I got infinite materials. But yeah, and then this is like, wait, this is a repeating pattern. Yo, why is there a repeating pattern there? Alright, I present to you the Farlands. Looks kind of goofy out here, I guess, but you know, it's pretty cool, pretty awesome. It's not bad, I guess. Oh, it actually really is bad, but like, but whatever. Yeah, whatever. It does kind of suck, but whatever, bro. It's cinematic, bro, isn't it? Just walking on like this weird empty place and like the edge of existence, I guess. I don't know, kind of cool to think about, I guess. I don't know. Here's the Farlands. This bit is pretty cool because this is where all detail is gone and it's all just completely flat. So this is basically just, oh my god, what is that? Yeah. Oh wait, yeah, I think what this is where like underneath the world over here, the world starts repeating, but from like the end. So here, this is, you know, yeah, basically just like an underworld, I guess you could say. But it's a bit different than like what it would be at like the end of the world, because here the blocks are just like repeated versions of a block over there, as you can see. Although at the end of the world, then it's not like that, and it's just a bunch of random blocks. Now this is where the game starts deteriorating, and it's pretty cool since there's like, for some reason it creates like a layer of water here. It's like really thin, and it leads to void. I don't know why this water forms, but it's kind of cool looking, I guess. And that leads us to the final one, which is this. A bunch of 1 block thick poles of grass blocks, and this is just like actually super cinematic for some reason. And standing at the edge of everything is just endless void. Although if I were to go at least 10 blocks out from here, then my game would just straight up crash. So I think that's enough exploration, basically explored everything. So I think what I'm going to do is go back to the Fatherlands and make an exploit there. So this next exploit is going to be an exploit where you can merge enchants that are incompatible onto items. So I'm not going to start off by doing that, where you can just merge things like blast protection, that's quite hard. First I'm going to start off by just merging like efficiency onto a sword or something, because that's a lot easier. So the way I'm going to do this is by literally just like using some lag to just flip the value of whether you can put something on or not. So if it's false, it becomes true. If it's true, it becomes false. Now the reason why this wouldn't work for like blast protection is because it's true on one but then false on the other. So if one of them is false, then it wouldn't work. So yeah. Alright, I believe that this machine should make it so then the anvil automatically breaks to another layer. That's like essential for this. So let's give it a try. Cool. Oh yeah, and it also made it so that then I can rename it to like something that it already is, so that's why it's called Diamond Pickaxe. Although now I need to actually like add in the enchants, because right now my netherite sword has got like literally nothing on it. Like it doesn't even have fire aspect, but alright, here it is. Now this isn't the whole thing. I do have like a huge machine somewhere else, although like it lags my game out too much or so. Let me just try it out. I believe I should be able to get other enchants on like my sword and stuff. Now, it may seem useless at first since I can't merge the enchants, although I managed to create this potion here, which when I use it, it can give me these effects, like multiple effects, which is kind of cool. Alright, well, as cool as it is, it's kind of dumb because I still don't have an OPR sword yet, and I kind of do want an OPR sword. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make it so then the weapon has got a different ID than what it's already got. Because if like you have a sword, then you can actually apply breach and density, which are incompatible enchants. So if I somehow make it so then the game thinks that the mace is the sword, then I can then enchant breach and density. Alright, there's the machine here. Now, if I stand on here whilst holding a mace, it should transform it into a netherite sword. Oh my god, yes, it worked. 3 netherite sword. And every item has got like a unique item that transfers to. The mace turns into a netherite sword turns into a mace, whatever. And it's actually very easy to just get back. So once I get the enchants on this, then I can literally just step on the pressure plate again. And since a mace turns into a netherite sword and a netherite sword turns into a mace, and that happens like everything basically, then I can just step on the pressure plate twice to then get it back to where it was with all the enchants. So our next step is to enchant a bunch of items, and then I can move on to the next exploit. Alright, now with that built, I think it's time to move on to the next glitch, which is the orbital strike cannon. Alright, I'm back at the Flatlands. I believe if I just walk this way enough, I should find where the entrance to the underworld is. Alright, this is technically a way to get in. I can't really be bothered to go find the beds, so yeah. Let's not blow this up. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. Wait. Why am I looting these? I have infinite stuff. Okay, whatever. We're back here in the underworld. I did not need to eat enchanted golden apple for that at all. Now, theoretically, the underworld could actually give you like unlimited power, but that's if you go farther on into like the void, although that's very dangerous and I don't really know how to do it without crashing my game. It is technically possible though. If I figure out how to do that, then I'll have infinite power. Although as of now, all I can do is orbital strike cannons, so yeah. Okay, so directly below me right now is the orbital strike cannon, although it doesn't really work yet since I need to have a way to be able to aim, pull a fishing rod and just boom, it explodes. So I'm going to explain how to do that real quick. So basically I need to build a machine that can launch a ghost arrow really quickly, and it needs to be a ghost arrow because then it shoots wherever I currently am and not just where the machine is. And then I have to use a machine that can then actually detect where that arrow is. So to summon a ghost arrow is pretty easy. I just have to use some Farlands stack as well as a bit of a lag machine and then in lazy chunks to then launch the arrow, and then boom, you have a ghost arrow. It's a bit more complex than that, but that's basically it. So yeah, that's ghost arrow complete. But how do you detect where the arrow currently is? Because it's a ghost arrow, so the game doesn't know where it actually is. Well, the solution is actually kind of similar to the mixed enchantment machine, because basically I summon in a wolf and you can actually make it so that then wolves can teleport to you quite easily, right? So you just have to make it so that then the wolf teleports to you and then trick the game into thinking that then the arrow is something else, which already happens once it's a ghost arrow. And then if it's a ghost wolf, then the wolf will teleport to the arrow and then it knows where the arrow is because it knows where the dog is. So I guess it's time to test it out. That was actually really quick to make, so yeah. Oh my god. Oh, I'm just actually plot relevant. Oh my god. Alright, I've summoned in a warden. Let's test out my powers. Oh, there we go. Oh, is it already dead? No, it's not. Oh shoot. We got a full inventory of these, bro. Alright. not work. But oh, bro, got launched. Hey, bro, I defeated one of you before without any nukes. I think I can defeat you with nukes. Oh, I think it's dead. Yeah, it's dead. That was really easy. There's a creeper over there. Kill it. What? Where? Come on. It's like actually the coolest power ever. That's so fun. Oh, bye. Yeah, and I can infinitely dupe these as well, so I'm gonna be. I think I can. I don't even think I'd be overconfident to like say that I'm just gonna absolutely destroy the server once I return. Alright, bro, let this. When it's back, go run it back. It's actually so fun to use, but oh, he just killed himself. Alright, well, I mean, that's fine. Why are these zombies surviving, bro? I don't even think I could survive on these. Oh, never mind it. Okay, blast protection's OP. So it's actually very fun to play with orbital strike cannons, obviously. Although sadly I have to move on to the next exploit, which is stackable items that don't really stack, like armor and stuff. Like imagine having 64 of this. Insane. But this is basically just going to be like a huge lag machine that then means I can literally just place the items on each other and then make them stack. But it also mixed with a bit of Farlands. Okay, well I got that built up pretty quickly. Let's just test it out. Okay. Yes. I'm actually so OP now. Okay, I would like to present to you my battle kit, as well as my battle shulker with some non-battle items as well. But yeah, there's action soon. Alright, so the next exploit is still actually in the Z-axis Farlands, where we're going to make permanent potion effects, so then I can battle players without having to pot up every few minutes. So yeah, that'll be pretty cool, I guess. What the? Oh, how? How'd you follow me? Okay. So like, you definitely have my same exploits because you're like wearing my same thing. So yeah. I guess we're gonna see who's gonna have power over stuff now. Okay, nice. Ooh, each does damage, doesn't it? Okay, well I guess I can't really get permanent potion effects now. It's a bit annoying. That's not good for you, is it? So like my orbital is nothing. Let's go. Little does he know that I am just the best player, bro. Alright, well, I mean, I feel like you kind of just destroyed my farms, but I don't really have trust that I can use the Farlands right now, so I think I'm not gonna use the Farlands. I'm just gonna go straight back to spawn. I think I have enough power. I mean, like, this can probably kill any player right now. Alright, well, I guess that's enough time in the Farlands. Hope you enjoyed. I'm gonna go now. Bye.